This song is dedicated to all those that, like me, have ever fallen so low you wanted to end it all. But I got news for you. As an answer for your hopelessness. Listen.
You showed up in the valley.
That's right.
You showed up in the storm. You showed up in the darkness and never left me alone.
Never forget that moment.
And when I couldn't take no more, every single time I'd fall, you showed up right on time just to carry me through it all.
Listen.
You showed up in the
I thought that I could hold my ground, but then my world came crashing down with no warning. My mind in morning, I couldn't see or hear a sound. All I knew was pain inside. Never thought I'd see the day. I was so hurt, I couldn't cry. Dead inside, I said goodbye. These tears, they just wouldn't flow. I didn't want no one to know. I'm trying to find a way to cope, but I've never been here before. The pressure starts to weigh me down. The pain, it starts to break me down. I'm contemplating suicide and letting it start to take me down. On the edge of my bed, if I had a knife, I'd slit my wrist. I wonder if they'd even miss this worthless man is heeding this. I want to take some pills and then I guess I sleep the pain away. Really, I should die today. Pop these pills and fly away and finally find a hideaway. I won't have to lie today and I won't have to cry away this pain I feel inside of me. Rejected by the ones I love, they should've cared, but it's too late. I wish I knew somebody cared enough to help me bear this weight. This is it. And now it feels like an ocean fell on me and I'm underwater, crushed by the waves with no hope, so I keep trying harder. Is this really it? My final moments? Here I die alone. These walls are closing in on me, but wait, something is wrong. I feel somebody in this room, but I know I'm in here all alone. I must be really tripping, or I guess my mind is finally gone. But then I hear your voice calling me in my distress. Jesus, is it you? It can't, because my life is such a mess. But then I hear again, I hear you call my name, and then you ask me if I finally let you bear my pain. You care enough to take my pain, these tears start to roll. I'm broken hearted, Jesus, promise you won't let me go. You said you'd never leave me, but I heard all that before. But then you said, I'm not like man, give it to me, let it go. So then I let it go, and Jesus stepped in. I'm so glad I found it, that ain't how my story is.
You showed up in the storm. You showed up in the darkness and never left me alone. And when I couldn't take no more, every single time I'd fall, you showed up right on time just to carry me through it all. You showed up in the valley.
Listen, I'm a living witness. He can heal your hopelessness. There's never been a greater love. He can fix your brokenness. I know it hurts and cuts to the core like a razor, but he let him crush him so his blood could erase it. In the midst of the darkness, the author and finisher of your faith is writing your story, and trust me, I promise it's worth the wait. When I look back on it all, he turned my pain to progress. I never thought I'd make it, like I was facing a hard test. This race ain't given to the swift or the strong or the sharpest. I found him in the valley when he grabbed me out the darkness. He's faithful when we call, when the back's up against the wall. When we get weak, he's strong, I promise y'all he won't fall. Cause when I hit the bottom, he never bottomed out. Now my life is precious, so I'm pressing for my Father's house. I know the storms are blowing, hold on, he will give you peace. And when you feel like giving up, that's when he speaks.
You showed up in the storm. You showed up in the darkness and never left me alone. And when I couldn't take no more, every single time I'd fall, you showed up right on time just to carry me through it all. You showed up in the valley. You showed up in the storm. You showed up in the darkness and never left me alone. And when I couldn't take no more, every single time I'd fall, you showed up right on time, just to carry me through it all. You showed up in the valley, you showed up in the storm, you showed up in the darkness, and never left me alone. And when I couldn't take no more, every single time I'd fall, you showed up right on time, just to carry me through it all. You showed up in the valley,